We're talking to former crime fighter, retired Superintendent Johnny Abraham, no stranger to the Observer. Pleasant good evening to you, sir.
Good evening to you, Mikey, and all the listeners and viewers.
Thank you so much. I know you were out in the garden as always. The man with the green thumb, always out there working in the garden.
Yeah. More peaceful.
I agree. Now, the Attorney General, Mr. Amor, said in 2023, the percentage of repeat offenders surged to 52% to 1,076 repeat offenders out of 2,070 convictions. Now, the bail amendment bill, which was passed on Monday, which will restrict bail to people charged with serious offenses, has, of course, been passed, and this basically is what is expected to deal with some of the crime situation. However, the opposition leader, Kamla Prasad-Visesa, has made it quite clear that the bill was not a plaster on the crime issue. Your years of experience, how frustrating was it dealing with repeat offenders? Going through the process, putting in the hard work, and when you turn around, they're right back at it again.
Right. And Mikey, first of all, I want to say some condolences to the persons who lost their life in the hurricane and so on, and
Yes.
I wish us to recover to all the nation. Mikey, it was very frustrating when you're making case as a police officer to go to court. And before I jump into anything, you know, today I is checking something. I give evidence in a matter last month, and that matter was since 2009. We're in 2024 now. So the judicial system, no, I glad they passed the bail bill. I very glad about that, because police officers could feel a sense of relief now that when they hold a man for something and you already have conviction or matters pending, that the court would be very, very, very difficult for you to get bail, if you get bail at all. Because you know you charge a man for possession of firearm, and next 2 days you see this man outside. You have to call all about to find out this man get bail, that man get bail, and this is some of the things what causes the crime to spiral in this country. Now, you have a man committing crime. The first thing when he appears in court, his lawyer only concerned about bail, and he taking it to the magistrate. My honor, this man is entitled to bail. Did anything? And I don't know if somebody magistrate and the judge is not living in Trinidad to see what's really going on with these people. You understand? Because, Mikey, if everybody get on board, the thing will really drop down crime in this country. Imagine, you as a police officer, make a case. A man get charged for a homicide, right? He's spending 10 and 15 years awaiting trial. And when the judge do the case and they find him guilty, you know what happened? They taking out about 10 years at the time he was incarcerated, waiting on the system, waiting on the court system for it to get a hearing. So what happened? Somebody lost their family, and this man only got served 2 years in prison. All the time he was in luxury inside and the remand, because in remand is luxury. And that's why people are afraid to commit crime and recommit crime after they get bail. And that's one of the things they have to really look at in the courts, that the bail must be so unreachable for people that they're afraid to hold a firearm, they're afraid to hold ammunition, they're afraid to sell drugs, they're afraid to commit robbery, they're afraid to commit rape, they're afraid to commit home invasion, and all these things. So when they see that the court really serious to them, they ain't gonna commit no two crime in a brother. You understand?
Right.
And it really disheartening to see that when police officers make case and they go to court 40, 50 times, the matter is not going on. And one day the police officer might be absent from court and they're ready to dismiss the case. But all the time the lawyers get an adjournment on behalf of the client. Nobody are looking at that. Right? I meet police officers so frustrated, they say, well, sometimes better we didn't charge them, and they're going to court on their day off. They have to leave, travel, no allowance for that. Right? So, and these repeat offenders and them, they already know how to commit the crime, what target to look for, so it will become easier for them to commit crime after crime after crime when they go back on bail. You understand? It's real disheartening. It's disheartening right or wrong.
You know, and of course, the opposition leader made it quite clear that this is not about putting a band-aid on cancer. This may be one part of it, but when you look at so many things that need to be fixed, I mean, again, we are in July and we're at 298 murders. a delivery driver lost his life today, just simply doing his job. And that's it, he's gone. And you hear about all of these things that are taking place. All right, so now we have this in place. But is this the all and end all as far as stepping in the right direction, or more needs to be done as well?
Well, listen, the police are there to arrest these people, apprehend these people, and take them before the court. It is left to the court now to stand up and make a proper decision. Too many times you read in the papers or you're following online like myself, or have contacts all about the police telling you, listen, you know, we hold a man for 10 kilos of cocaine, the magistrate put them on $5,000 bail. Just join a reference.
Right.
It may not be, you understand? But you have to look at the offense and give these people bail to sue that if they're entitled to bail. Imagine a man committing a crime, a house breaking, let's say a home invasion, where $50,000-$60,000 worth of items was stolen, right, and nothing was recovered. And they put in a man on $50,000 bail. If you set that bail at $1 million, that man is going back and commit no crime, because to start with, nobody want to pay the bill. And another thing, when people take people bail and they come out free, and the people not appearing in court, all the matters where they're supposed to seize the asset of the person who stood bail. That only at journal all the time. You know, I never hear to seize nobody asset in Trinidad yet. Where people have scorn when they get bail. I never hear that. I don't know if it has. Honestly to God,
if so, it hasn't been highly highlighted. We had Gary Griffith on, of course, first this evening, and he said that some of these initiatives that are being put together by the Commissioner of Police is outdated. The whole installation of feedback bins to get comments from the general public about how the police are doing their job. You know, and I had to agree with him, because in this digital age, this technology age that we live in, things are just simply by swiping or the press of a button. One would think that there would be things that more advanced, compounded with the fact that, and I made it quite clear, many citizens in this country dread going to a police station to file a report. The experience is basically sometimes, you know, you say to yourself, why am I here? Am I just wasting time? How do we get all of these things to be dealt with?
All right, and look at something. I saw a circular from the Commissioner of Police where she's asking retired police officers to apply to get a retired police identification card so that they could assist the younger police if they're passing and something going on. They may be able to assist so they could share the knowledge. And I want to tell all retired police officers, don't put God out of your thought to do that, you know, because I see retired police officers going to station and they treat them like garbage. You hear what I'm telling you? Farmers are you going away with your family and you see something happen and you want to stop to take action. And the way the place is lawless right now. Look the next thing. Whistleblower bill. The whistleblower bill is a sentence for death. You know? You're going to talk about somebody who corrupt and getting a legal contract and whatever, underhand contract and all this kind of thing. And nothing in Trinidad doesn't hide it. Nothing doesn't hide, so you're exposed already. You know what happens? Is your life you're playing with. That is why you see, when I was working homicide, it has family who living in certain areas know who killed the children, and they never come forward and say, hey, it's X or Y killed the children. You know why? They're paid reprisal. So all the whistleblower bill and all what they're talking about, they're passing to do this and to do that, to see more corruption and things. You tell me if anybody really coming forward to go and expose their life and their family life without proper protection. You understand? Yeah. So some of the new initiatives that the commissioner is trying to create is wasting time. This is a modern day now where the police need to be on the street. And when you're on the street, you have to get nothing but no job box and no this and no 555 and no 999, because once the police outside and the presence of the police has been felt, nobody want to take a chance to come and cry, because in 2 seconds they see 3 or 4 police cars right on your heels. So I don't know what initiative she talking about. I don't know. God help us.
God help us indeed. Our time is up. Johnny, I want to thank you so much again. You know, checking in with you, you definitely give us a different perspective and that dose of reality that is needed, because this situation is not well at all. 298 already. The month of July, we have 5 months to go.
It's 3 persons get killed for today, no? One in California, one in Port of Spain, and one in St. Anthony. 3 persons, no?
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you so much again. Keep up the good work. Take care of the garden. Take care of the family. And we'll be talking.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.